This is looking crazy. The Lil Durk case has major updates. A federal judge has approved that lyrics will be used against Durk in this case. This right here is huge because everyone was under the assumption lyrics couldn't be used in cases anymore. It's like, freedom of expression, it's art, whatever. Nah, the judge listened to the song and said, yeah, you can use that. That's the first thing. The second, 30-something witnesses. Let me just check.
30 plus?
What is it? 35 witnesses.
What the
ready
fuck?
to testify against Lil Durk at
what
trial.
The fuck?
Mind you, the trial, I believe, is next week.
35
it's
people?
expected to last 2 to 3 weeks.
35 people are testifying against Lil Durk.
Going to testify against him.
Oh
now,
my
those two things sound
God.
bad. One thing that sounds decent, they weren't fully able to get into his phone and get everything out of it, but they did get some screenshots, and it's alleged that they are going to be allowed to use whatever they found.
Oh my
now, according
God.
to my mixtapes, the judge in Lil Durk's
God.
for hire case has ruled that the lyrics.
I think everybody, that's like, that might be worse than your girlfriend going through your phone and having screenshots. Like, you wake up to screenshots, like, you know, so this is worse than that. Just picture that. Like, you cooked. You're absolutely cooked.
FBI, open up!
Oh my God.
To pissed me off may be used as evidence, and the music video could be played at trial. But shout out to my boy Trap Lord Ross for the breakdown. He's actually been going. Let me tell y'all this. Ross has been going to the court hearings in person, and seeing all of this play out.
Judge is going to allow a lot of, not all, but a lot of lyrics that Durk has kind of put out there in his music to be used against him. Specifically, the judge ruled that the song pissed me off, and the music video could be used. The judge even said, I've watched the video, I've listened to the lyrics, and basically the word slide for Von came up several times. They said, look, the song was basically a calling to the public, a calling to other gang members to slide for Von. They brought up King Von's kids being mentioned in the song, Son, and True. They did get it correct and say that True was King Von's daughter. I know that was a point of contention for a lot of people, whether that was son or daughter. Didn't really matter at this point.
That's crazy to hear. The judge actually sat down and listened to the song and was like, yeah, this sounds like exactly what it is.
Okay,
real quick.
So, do y'all think that's a fair point of view? Do y'all think that's a fair point of view to be able to like use the lyrics in the case? I feel like it kind of like ruined the whole like creativeness of rappers. Like, it's like, okay, we're trying to express where we came from, what we've, you know what I'm saying, heard, or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But because it might get used against us, even though we have nothing to do with it, we can't express ourselves.
I was probably overpaying for car insurance, and it was like every year the price just seemed to go up and up without me even questioning it. And insurance cuts me off.
I thought that was part of the video. Whole time he's doing promo.
You ain't get back for your mans. You in the club like he ain't dead. Nike ski mask for the COVID. The only time you ninjas wear it. Ninjas ran inside my crib, but the Glock 10 was by the bed. I'll give my gun to India before I put it in your hand. Now remember, this situation right here, talking about people running up in his crib, was one of the exact.
Oh, that's why he's cooked. So let me break it down. Okay, so those of y'all that don't know about this situation, right? This lyric right here, these bars right here are the exact, like, it. This shit happened, and he put it in the song. Okay.
FBI, open up!
So it only makes sense for them to be able to use the lyrics. They're gonna use these lyrics right here to prove a point. Like, he's put shit in songs before. Now, I can't be mad at that. I understand that. I definitely understand that. He kind of how do y'all feel about that one? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
reasons they claimed they should be able to access the phone because of the home invasion, where him and India admitted to firing at home invaders, even though Durk is a convicted felon. I lost, bro. I can't be happy till we creep up on the score. I know ninjas act like they with it, but they bitches on the low. Why you ninjas posting son? Why you ninjas posting true? Why you act like you support us if you do hop in that coupe? Grab a gun. If you ain't with it, put up money for a gun. Put up money for a hot cop. Put up money for a bond. I don't see you on the regular, but I see you screaming Vaughn. I know that judge was like, ooh, damn, they finna use this shit against him. Grab a gun if you ain't with it. Put up money for a gun. Bro, put up money for a hot car. Put up money for a bond. Break that down. Grab a gun if you a shooter, right? Grab a gun.
If you bout this shit,
pussy, put up money for a gun.
Then put up money for.
If
fuck,
you're not
you
gonna
got
use
some
the gun, buy the gun so somebody else.
All right, help us out. Put up a gun. Buy a gun.
Put up money for a hot car, which I would interpret would be a stolen car. Put up money for a bond.
Striker.
Free the shooters. I don't see you on the regular, but I see you screaming Vaughn. Boy, no cap. I got killers that I love and they don't rap. Boy, no cap. I got rappers that I love and they gon' splat. If I die, just don't lie. Man, you ninjas better slide. If you can't get the main ninja, then you better get his guys. What? I pop pills until I pass out. I'm about to crash out. Mention bro, I'm on your live now that he can't laugh. I like this song, right? I know the song.
Fuck, bro.
And I mean, if you break it down, it doesn't sound good. It
doesn't look good either.
I got killers that I love and they don't rap, but no cap. I got rappers that I love and they gonna splat. If I die, just don't lie. Man, you ninjas better slide. If you can't get the main one, Quando Rondo,
get his guy.
Then you better get his guy. And that's exactly what happened. That is exactly why these lyrics are being used. Just continuing on, I pop pills until I pass out. I'm about to crash out. Mention bro, on your live now. I know he can't laugh now. My favorite gonna switch. A switch is what Lil Pab got killed with. You know?
Damn, for real?
I don't care about
I didn't know that.
With. Nobody can time out.
Damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I didn't know he got killed with a switch. Oh, you ain't tell me he got killed with a switch. Damn, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. The judge allowing these lyrics to be played scares me. Okay, it scares me for Lil Durk. Okay, it really scares me for Lil Durk because the judge sat there and listened to the song. And he's like, "Yeah, y'all can use it. Yep, y'all can use it." He's already in his mind knowing because he already heard the lyrics, so he just want to hear their perspective on it at this point. Like, man.
For them slide the next day. This shit cannot die down. Bro, them from a different state. Act like they from the rack now. He got switches. Oh, he got bitches. You know that shit be for the gram. I keep my distance. Listen, right? They're going to do their best to tie this in. I feel like 98% of this is irrelevant, right? Mentioning pills, mentioning switches, mentioning lives. Just because somebody got killed with a switch doesn't mean Durk had involvement in it, right?
Right.
Just because he's saying grab a gun if you ain't with it, put up money for a gun. I mean, all of these things, it's like the prosecutors can try to make him look bad, but it isn't a full-on admission.
Ignore this
guilt.
Over here, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's definitely sounding like there was intent, but it's not a full-on admission, if that makes sense. But can it be used to make him look bad? 100%.
That's what I was about to say. Like, even if they don't, like, okay, like, just because the lyrics are this and that, I've learned that they're just doing, they're using these lyrics to paint a narrative and paint a picture of Lil Durk. That's all they're doing. I feel like they really don't care about the lyrics per se. They're trying to use the lyrics to paint a picture and frame him in this picture as a whatever type of person you want to frame him as.
That's the line that
they're not trying to get like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, you walk on when you do this type of music, when you want to speak on real things and you want to speak on things that have consequence. And that's the risk behind it. That's why people like it, because the music is so risky. And then when it all comes crumbling down, it's like, damn, bro, you were talking about this and that. And they're like, damn, bro, but you were listening to it. I thought this is the music y'all wanted. I was making this music because y'all like the music and the music pays me. But I kept it too real and said too much. And that's the sad reality of drill. Now, 2 more songs that got approved is Still Trappin' and Redman. Now, the Still Trappin' lyrics.
I never heard Redman.
This is
Have
smoking.
y'all?
This that thrax for real. This that shit to have you choking. It got Tuka
Tuka
killed. Tuka
Yeah,
has
I've
nothing
heard
to
this
do
one.
with this.
Right.
People chasing clout and claiming bodies they ain't do for real. And my bitch got ass shots. I promise that this strap is real.
Oh,
Right? That gets
talking about India?
repeated. Blank ain't gonna shoot for real. They ain't gonna shoot for real. Call up Muwap, he grab his Glock and he gonna shoot to kill. Well, we know that's true because Muwap is doing life for killing FBG Duck. I done hit stains for real. Got gang for real. Ain't go to jail and tell. I done sent hits from my cell. Ugh, that's not a good one. That's not a good lyric.
it's not good. That don't look too good.
All these bails came from the cartel. Well, I mean, his lawyer could be like, Your Honor, he's never been caught selling drugs. You know? Who got nailed? That boy a trophy. I'm gonna put him on a shelf. I mean, this is drill music, you know?
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, that little shit major. My hoes carry tasers. When it comes to this little paper, my shit come in pages. When I had to slow down out them drugs, I had to go through phases. Even though we fighting all them cases, keeping guns on stages. I don't know what the fuck they're really gonna use out of this. Last stop, he over gas. He got backdoored. What lyric in this do they feel like has anything to do with this case? The only thing that I can think of where it's like putting a name on it, because it's just the Muwap shit, but that has absolutely not a fuck thing to do with this. That's the Duck case.
All right. I think, like I said, I think it's just more so they want to paint a picture of him. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Now the Redman lyrics, let's see. I ain't get a chance to tell you I love you. I'm telling you I love you now. And you ain't got to ride with your gun every time you're outside in the shy. You ain't never had that feeling in the stomach you gonna die. Baka, baka, baka. How you know up from your hood? Shots fired was a homicide. Yeah, this has. Well, they asked me where I'm gonna be in 10 years. Fuck.
Bitch.
They asked me where I'm gonna be in 10 years. Shit, I said the feds. They asked me what I'm gonna do about.
God damn.
FBI, open up!
Fuck. Them lyrics are not aging well. They are not. Well, I guess technically they are aging well, huh? They're aging how oh fuck, man. He's cooked. I hope he's not, but it's looking like he's fucking cooked.
Shit, he dead. Come on, Dirk. That's a tough one to argue.
Oh my god.
They asked me where I'm gonna be in 10 years. Shit, I said the feds.
Shit, the feds.
Now I'm not saying he had nothing to do with Crump. Everybody knows Crump was a shit talker.
I don't know
One of
who
the
Crump
best
is.
from Chicago. And he used to always go at Dirk, and he used to make videos. I'm with the one that killed Dirk's cousin right now.
Them left Newski. They left his ass right here. You feel me? They left his ass up here on folks them tweaking. Buying some shoes. Y'all see real niggas be up here though. Nigga play with me up here on folks in this building, bitch on the news. I look like Newski. Hit his ass up right here on Pat. I'm with the nigga that did. He don't want to be on camera though. Hit his ass up right here on Pat. You hit me?
So basically, he on some motherfucking he on some Munchie B shit. He on some Munchie B shit right now.
They fuck my boy up. Right here, you feel me? Historic events. Y'all know I'm gonna bring y'all around this shit. Historic events. Wish a nigga would play with me, boy. I look like Newski.
Yeah, well, they ended up playing with him. He got shot, killed, and then a picture came out of him on the ground as they were trying to resuscitate him. And I mean, the person that he's saying that he's with that killed Newski was alleged to be 051 Melly. He also got killed in a party. And I think they said he was even there when Crump got killed. I don't know the whole timeline. I'm sure like the Chirac nerds gonna be in the comments correcting me like, oh no, this is what
you say the Chirac nerds
the whole time they live in fucking Alaska or some shit. But dude was super disrespectful, so you know it makes sense that Durk dissed him, but it doesn't mean he had any direct involvement. Now, the government reportedly has 35 witnesses ready to testify against Lil Durk at next week's trial with
hold on,
FBI, open up!
hold on, because like this is a wild picture to have, right? Like, see, that's what I be saying. Like, is that 35 people? Imagine, all right, so picture it. All of them are finna testify against Durk. Just imagine. You know, I'm not saying everybody in this picture is legitimately finna testify against Durk, but like that, look, around 30-something people. That is fucking insane. That's insane. What the hell? Who y'all think is gonna testify that we all know on social media, or like that's around that be around Durk?
20 of them being key witnesses. A woman named Mel would take to Twitter saying, last bits, government has 35 witnesses. Judge was shocked by this, laughed my ass off.
Witnesses.
With all exaggeration, he said 35. 20 of them are substantive. Trial expected to last 2 to 3 weeks, Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 4:30. Anonymous jury still not decided, but he's leaning toward attorneys now. Jurors names, defendants do not. Judge expects jury to be seated on Friday, August 21st, and openings to start right after. Each side gets 1 hour. Defense can split the hour up, 20 minutes each defendant, or one attorney does openings for entire defense. Next hearing is August 18th. Now, as soon as this dropped, it was posted to Chiracology, and I mean, you can just see the comment section, you know? It's
bro
cooked. SMH.
Hey, no, hold on. Y'all seen that?
It's over. Chiracology.
Hold on.
I mean, you can just see the comment section, you know? It's
y'all see him over there cooking that shit up. That's how cooked he is. Fuck. He
cooked. SMH. Isn't it? It's over.
It's
you better
over.
Ask Thug how to be a Mason to beat your case.
Damn.
Grease. You know, it's just a lot of people are automatically counting Durk out because there's 35 witnesses, but don't take this as fact. But from what I think I know, when it comes to witnesses that are going to be testifying, it isn't just going to be like, oh yeah, this dude paid me, Durk paid me to go shoot, da 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 da. Now, don't get me wrong, it could be that, but it could also be the police, it could be the investigators, it could be, you know, the same cops that went into Durk's house for the home invasion to investigate that. They might be bringing someone in like that so they can testify as a means to be like, yeah, this is why we should be able to have the phone. It could be a fucking, you know, they're talking about bringing in a gang expert who's gonna break down, oh, Durk's a BD from Chicago and the BDs go to war with the GDs and da 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 da. It could be a lot of shit like that, right? The prosecution is gonna try to make this excessive. They're gonna try to make you look bad in so many ways that they're gonna bring in 35 people to make you look bad. So if the first example doesn't do it, they have 34 more examples. And the reason they do that is because they want to tire up the jury. We're gonna tell you this dude is so bad for hours over a 2 to 3 week period until you're convinced. And Durk's lawyer is gonna have to throw all that shit away and try to sway them in another direction. So I don't think the 35 witnesses means he's done, he's cooked. It's just an attempt by the feds to overkill him. Now, Lil Durk allegedly apparently laughed after prosecutors revealed they only have 4 screenshots from his seized phone because they don't have his password to access the full download. Melwood posted to Twitter, let me give additional
Damn.
context. One of the arguments Durk's attorney was making is that because the phone hasn't been properly unlocked, the download they have is very limited. So the government wants to use 4 screenshots from the phone, but because the download is limited, they actually can't see where the screenshots came from. They can't see who sent them, Durk or someone else, when Durk responded to it, if he did, etc. In order to do a full download and get that additional info, Durk would have to give them the password. He chuckled when the government said this, or they need somebody to hack it. Basically, they are currently trying to hack it.
What the
So
fuck?
judge left it at government. You keep trying to hack into it, and if you get in there, the defense can have one of their experts review the info as well. For now, this issue will be taken under submission, but the attorney should prepare as if the phone evidence will be admitted. So the
No, Durk is fucking. Durk like, no, I'm not giving y'all my fucking password. Fuck y'all. He's like, fuck you. I'm not giving you my password. Y'all gonna have to find somebody to hack that motherfucker. You'll find somebody to hack that motherfucker. I wouldn't be surprised if he got like a fucking limnog, because then it will lock up and seize up, wouldn't it? Like if he had like a certain limit on it, it'll lock up and seize up, right? Or am I tripping? But this is wild.
feds have less than a week to hack into this iPhone that they've apparently had since the home invasion, which I believe was in 2021, maybe? I mean, if they haven't gotten into it by now somebody.
That's why he laughing. That's why he laughing.
iPhone features to maximize security. If Lil Durk used standard high-level iOS security configurations before his phone was taken, he essentially locked the feds out for good. Anyone can use these same native iPhone features to make a device virtually impossible to hack. Alphanumeric passcodes. The biggest mistake people make is using a simple 4-digit or 6-digit PIN. If you change your settings to a custom alphanumeric code using a mix of long letters, numbers, and symbols, it fundamentally breaks forensic hacking tools. A 6-digit code can be cracked in days. A complex 10-character alphanumeric password could take forensic machines hundreds of years to brute force due to Apple's chip and force delays. Lockdown mode. This extreme security mode completely blocks configuration profiles, shuts down wired computer connections when the phone is locked, and strips out complex web technologies that hackers use to inject spyware into a device. Advanced data protection. Turning this on expands Apple's end-to-end encryption to iCloud backups, notes, and photos. Even if the feds try to bypass the physical phone by subpoenaing Apple for cloud storage, Apple physically does not hold the encryption keys anymore. Only the user's trusted device does.
Damn.
You can toggle a setting that automatically wipes all eternal data from the iPhone permanently after 10 consecutive failed passcode attempts.
Damn,
who is this?
His ass work for Apple. You work for Apple or some shit.
All that shit. If that's the case,
they fuck.
They might not get the damn thing out of that phone. Now, how big of an impact is that gonna make? I'm not sure, but a win is a win. And if the feds are trying to include something in a case and you're able, or you really don't have to do anything, they're just unable to do it, that's a win. Now, how do I feel? I think a lot of things are being exaggerated and blown out of proportion.
Right.
I don't think those lyrics are really damaging. I think it's just going to be used to make him look a certain way.
Exactly.
I don't think 35 witnesses means he's cooked. I just think they're trying to, again, make him look a certain way, and they're going to bring on whoever they can to make this seem how they want it to seem.
Man, that's exactly how I feel too, y'all. I feel like they really don't have what they need, okay? I really feel like they don't have what they need, because the case, if y'all remember, the case started off as one thing and it's transitioned so much to so many other things. Like they're trying to add charges, trying to add this and that. Even one point in the case, they said, so you're really not doing this for murder for hire. You want to essentially get to these charges. These are basically, this is where you're at in this case. You don't think that he's going to get charged for murder for hire, but you still want him to go to jail basically on other charges. That's why you're doing all this. You're trying to keep him in front of the jury type shit. I don't know. How do y'all feel about it? Comment down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button, and I'll see you guys next time.